Hey there, and welcome to 0.16 Factorio Explores. I am joined by Katherine Of Sky.
Howdy.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing okay. How are you, Exterminator?
I'm doing quite well. I'm very excited.
I am too. There are so many cool things added in 0.16 that I can't wait to get to them.
Yes, we will have a lot of exploration to do for sure.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the first thing, of course, is map gen, and this has been changed beyond recognition. It is just now awesome. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it is such an improvement for sure.
So we have gone through and found the absolute perfect map for our specifications. We didn't want it to be too easy. Too hard was not a consideration. We didn't care. Um, but we wanted lots of cliffs because that's a new thing. So I started out by choosing the rich resources settings. Then I went to resource settings and I put every resource on low, size very big, and richness very good because when I did frequency very low, there was too much water and I literally couldn't find any other resources. So it was just like drowning the world. It was like a water world. So moving on to terrain settings, this is what I used for those. Starting area is small, water very low but very big. This creates some like amazing islands and stuff. And then the other things were just kind of randomly chosen that I used here. Enemy bases are very low, size medium, richness regular. They turned out a lot bigger than I expected, I have to say.
Yeah, they seem to.
So, and then cliffs we put on very high and very big. And then advanced settings, we're not really that fond of biters, so we just turned off enemy expansion, but they still are very nippy, nevertheless.
Oh yeah.
So we are going to be doing just regular, normal recipe difficulty and no multipliers on technology, because as you'll see, the map is interesting. So I'm going to generate the preview. This is our funky, funky map. It is, look at how much no resources there are. Like nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's kind of scary. I'm kind of moving around the map now, and uranium. I really wanted that to be far away because we have a special rule, don't we, for this campaign, right?
Right. So our rule is that we essentially cannot destroy cliffs or place landfill unless absolutely necessary. So
Yep.
it's going to be quite interesting because we're going to have to build around those, especially with the cliffs set on high. It's going to be quite a challenge, but make for a very interesting factory.
Indeed, we had a bit of a look around on the land, and it's just like built for biter maze tower defense, kill them all in the corridors kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm looking at the map now, and there's a very tantalizing patch of uranium to the west, but that's an illegal patch unless we find a way to go around and get it. So we can't build landfill, but we'll see how it goes. So, anyway, are you ready to get started?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and host the game here.
Okay. Okay, I stopped recording there.
Okay. I still am.
We'll just
Okay.
we'll just snip it together because it's gonna take a while to connect.
It should be pretty quick.
Okay.
Hopefully, game is up.
Okay. Oopsies. Multiplayer.
Yeah, I did notice when I didn't look extensively at the preview initially, but just then, the biter bases are massive out farther.
They are massive, and you saw that I didn't have very high settings at all. So
Yeah, that's I'm not really sure why it does that, but I think we should be okay. We have artillery wagons.
indeed. Oh, are you recording still?
Um, I am, but that's fine on my end. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay, we're here now.
we're here. It's the
Sorry about that. I
it's
thought
okay.
we were kind of. I had a different coordination plan that I didn't communicate to you. I apologize.
No worries.
Okay, so we're here. Let's find our resources. It looks like they're up here. We've got copper and iron, which is in a nice mixed area. Isn't that lovely? Our favorite.
Oh yeah, great.
Okay. So one of the resources that we can now choose is trees, and we're gonna have to find some for power poles. There aren't many on this map. I'm going to mine some coal by hand because we just don't have any other fuel at the moment. Oh, dear God.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to make a pickaxe. It was a bad time.
That would be painful.
Man, oh man. I feel like just walking around this map and showing everybody all the cliffs and bits and pieces and stuff.
Yeah, we could. I mean, it is really, really quite fascinating, just all the cliff and the different levels, too. We were talking earlier that, you know, we didn't really expect there to actually be multiple levels, but there are. There are very different elevations of the cliffs.
Yeah, it makes it look like a very, very dramatic landscape. Really interesting looking.
Definitely. So pretty standard start here, I'd say. 0.16 didn't really bring much change in terms of builds or recipes, although I don't know if this is really going to be a spoiler. We both did overview videos, so it shouldn't be, but...
No, I'm not worried about being spoiled. I read every single patch note.
So did I. But they did change the purple science, which was quite interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Something I hadn't really expected any science change. They made it easier.
Yeah, me neither. I don't even know the reason for the change because it was kind of like not a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
I just thought, I wonder why they did that.
Yeah, my only guess is to reduce iron, but it seems almost like too simple of a recipe now.
Mm-hmm. It's only 2 items now.
Yeah.
It's like, why? I like more complicated stuff.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to grab some stone so we can start making more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This, I'm just like looking here by the water. This terrain blending and transitions is really, really nice.
It is. That's a good idea. I've grabbed some iron as well so we can make some burner miners.
Perfect.
We need to get the stone and the other stuff automated.
Yeah.
Man. And the coal is what I meant. Looks like I'm having a little bit of interesting issues, though. I'm not getting a server not responding message.
Oh, are you getting that?
I'm not getting the message, but I'm getting a little bit of lagginess, I guess.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, though. I'm fine.
Okay.
So if anyone's watching and wondering why I have, like, funky sound effects, that's what it is. It's the collusion of bad internets colliding together in the universe.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting coal automated.
Perfect.
Okay.
I will get a miner on stone.
I'm gonna hunt down trees because we actually need them. We need boxes and we need power poles. So we haven't even discussed like where we're gonna put stuff. But these cliffs are gonna make it interesting for factory design, don't you think?
Oh yeah, we you won't really be able to do just the standard, you know, like 20 chunk long main bus here.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be very interesting for sure.
I wonder if we should like plan it. Well, I don't know if we need to really plan too much defense because we're having non-expanding biters, but
There is that one down south that once we get a bit bigger.
There's one down there. It's very sneaky. They might come and find us. That would be bad.
That would be quite.
I'm gonna go grab some coal.
All right. This map is just like it's so unique because all these little like bridges that are then full of cliffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very, very funky. Very cool. I thought that the cliffs would be just like this visual kind of eye candy thing, but not really that functional, even though we knew they were kind of like walls, but I never expected them to be this awesome. I think they're just really cool.
Yeah, they did a really, really great job on that.
Okay, what else do we need? Yes, more burner miners, I suppose.
So how much infrastructure, burner infrastructure, do you like to get before doing some sort of central main smelter?
I guess it depends on how big I build, and I like to build big. So
So do I. So that's perfect.
I don't know, at least 8 iron and maybe 4 copper, something like that.
Okay.
How many do you usually do?
About that, 6 to 8 or
Mm-hmm.
so, depending.
Okay. Oopsies.
Usually I just hit a point where I'm so impatient with trying to grab from the burner stuff, I just decide to do a big smelter.
Well, that makes sense. Do you have any like pre-starter bases that you like to use? Or you know what? We may not even have room for one of them because all of my layouts are like, in flat spaces without cliffs in them.
Yeah,
I have issues with this.
it will be a challenge. Figuring out where to put things. All right.
Oh, no wonder I can't feed that one. It has wood in there.
It might have been my fault.
No.
I ran out of coal.
We're not even going with faults. It's okay. It's all good. To get. Oh, that one's out of coal. Shoot.
Now, something else interesting that I don't know if people noticed in the map gen settings is they now added a option to just completely turn off trees, I believe. Which
Did they?
I think, well, it wasn't really a direct option. I believe it was under the frequency or size. It's just none, which I am so happy for because there's some playthroughs where you just don't want any trees.
The enemy. The only thing is power poles.
That would be.
Is there
going to
be enough detritus on the ground to pick up like dead wood to get like even power for, steam engines and stuff?
Yeah,
So you can't build steel right away.
that is true.
That was like one of the maps that I generated initially. Just had like almost like no trees on it.
Yeah, that would have been even more painful than just the challenges we're already facing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have no pain whatsoever. I am right now having a fantastic time.
Oh yeah, this is super fun. I just can't stop looking at the cliffs. I keep zooming out.
I know, they are so cool to look at.
All right. Get one more guy on copper here, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So were you able to, I assume you were in your preview, were you able to test out the artillery wagon and turret?
Oh yes. I can confirm that the biters come running.
Indeed.
There were some behemoth biters. I was very happy that I had lasers in my suit of armor because I didn't bring anything else. So bad. Oh man. I had turned off biters completely on that map, and it's like, oh well, whoops.
Yeah.
When you suddenly turn them on and you have no walls, no turrets, nothing protecting anything. I was lucky that I had explored out far enough. But a couple of new chunks got generated, couple biters got generated, and I took my train down there.
Oh man.
It was interesting.
It's
and indeed the artillery cannons are fairly defenseless up close by the biters, so
yeah,
you have to have stuff to defend the towers there.
Yeah, they definitely. I like that they did it that way, where the biters aggro even at that range, so that it's not too overpowered, since you'll still have to defend it and such.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably think about where to put stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm looking like I'm thinking about where to put power, and I'm wondering maybe just south of where. Let me just go look and see if there's space there. There's kind of a break in the cliffs, like just south here of this. Well, wait, there's more cliffs there. Never mind. It's like there's cliffs everywhere. Or we could do kind of a snaky design. We'll have to chop these trees, though. This might not be a good spot. Oh, there's that space kind of northwest of the coal patch. It's a chunk over there. Let me go check that out.
That does look fairly clear.
I've not made a single belt yet. This is awful.
Oh no.
Oh. This just makes you think about the game in completely new ways. I'm finding it's just like looking at stuff. There's all these obstacles.
It really does.
Okay, this is a pretty decent chunk up here. Big enough, I think, for a first power go.
Oh yeah, this will be good.
Yeah, I think this is a good spot here. All right, so we'll bring the coal up here and get our steam engine lines up this way. Though, you know, these cliffs don't preclude us from, you know, snaking stuff around spaghetti style if we don't have enough space for square stuff.
That is true.
No, could do that. Wow, look at this HD dirt. This looks really crunchy.
It does.
It's very cool.
This new terrain is just so nice.
It is. It's lovely. It's like really kind of realistic looking and very sort of desolate, and it's just cool.
Yeah. All right, so
you know, I'm looking at. Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm looking at these cliffs and I'm like imagining my gigantic sized green circuit arrays and seeing how exactly they're not going to fit here.
Yeah.
Dear me. Okay, I'll make the pump. And I'm going to start. Do you want me to make the power stuff, or do you want to make it?
I'll start crafting it. I can make a fair bit of it.
Okay. Because I can... do you want me to grab some of this iron for you?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just grab it and take it up to you. And you can keep track of how many of what we need and all that stuff.
Alrighty.
Because I know that they're very expensive, the steam engines, iron-wise.
That they are, for sure. Now, I don't know if you have a preferred setup. I mean, I think...
If I have what setup, sorry?
A preferred steam engine setup, or just kind of...
I just do it in a line and then put 2 steam engines behind each.
Perfect, okay.
I think a lot of people do that.
That seems to
But
be...
you can do it your preferred setup since you're the one crafting it.
That pretty much is my preferred. I feel like that's really one of the only ways it really works right now.
That's very, very standardized, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start crafting some belts.
Finally.
Yes, I know. And power poles. I almost forgot about the power poles. Goodness me.
Those would be quite important. This is a very... I'm noticing this iron patch is probably one of the most oddly shaped ones I've ever seen. And I think it's due to the cliffs.
Really?
Like...
Oh, this iron patch.
Yeah, the one our main one.
Yeah, I don't know. It is very odd indeed. It's very... I was wondering if there would be like cliffs in the middle of patches, but it doesn't seem like there's that many of those kind of situations. But okay, we're now making gears. Probably should think about research. What do we want to make? Let's make assemblers.
Good idea.
I actually have to think about routing of this belt. This is good. I love having to think about routing of the belt. Because before it's like, there's just all this plain terrain. The only thing that stops you is trees, you know? But now I have belts in the shadow of the cliffs.
Oh,
it's
man.
Very romantic. It's very good. Stealthy, secret. Nice. Okay.
Oh, whoa. Like, I'm map viewing over where you are. That does
Isn't that cool? I mean, you can
Yeah.
actually see the shadows cast over the belts.
You
Right,
can. That
especially
is
on the
so
corners.
cool.
Even the moonlight is casting shadows, apparently, since it's night. Okay, let's just make this go this way. You know what we need to try? And this is something I did not try in my preview. Do undergrounds go through cliffs?
Ah,
Do you
that
know
is a
that?
good. I know that they do, but from what I've heard, is it's very odd.
Very odd. Okay.
Because I think that
it's the 2D versus 3D perspective,
right,
I guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it'll start.
The side ones are gonna look weird, but it'll be.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not wasting money on undergrounds right now. I mean, not money. Whatever we're using. Iron.
Pretty much, it's
Iron
money
is
now.
in this game. This is the currency.
Iron is the currency.
That's right. I feel weird because I've just come from building this bot-based UPS-friendly factory, and it's like, oh my god, I'm actually running a huge long belt. What am I doing? And not just undergrounds or whatever.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's kind of like, no. All right, so these are gonna go this way. Oops, ran out of belts. One belt. Get making.
I'm noticing the new alert icons are really nice as well.
I'm not sold on the alert icons just yet. I think that some of them are good, and some of them, like one of them that is like you don't have enough logistics storage chests. That one looks like a suitcase. It's like, okay, am I going traveling? Maybe.
Not a big
I
enough
know that
suitcase.
sounds silly, but it's kind of like, okay, interesting.
Yeah, some of them are very kind of deceiving. It's really hard to tell what they are with a couple.
Well, and I know the devs are doing a really great job. I mean, it's very hard to designate, what does storage mean? What does that look like? So, they keep trying out different icons all the time. So it's good. Oh my god. I have not set my hotkeys yet. Oh, disaster.
Uh-oh.
Pressing 1. Why am I getting a power pole? Doesn't work that way. Okay. All right. So these are connected that way, I think, possibly. All right, there we go.
Perfect.
I'll go get some more iron.
All right. And this setup should last us a very long time, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can only hope so.
Unless we
need
get
to
too
start
crazy.
building. Oh, they don't have.
I'll go through.
We probably should. Okay, here we're gonna. I'm gonna feed the thingies stuff because it's miners. The miners can't produce coal unless they have electricity. All right, here goes. Here we go. Okay.
There we go.
Boom. Yeah, we have automation. Things
Fantastic.
are going.
Suppose I might start work on at least one lab, just so we can get that research going.
Yeah, I think I may want to start doing some. Well, yeah, obviously it's going to have to come after that, but some starter stuff like a green circuit maker and gear makers, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
To have basic supplies like belts. And with all these cliffs about, like, where are we going to even put smelting columns? This is kind of scary.
Yeah. It's going to require some thinking for sure.
Mm-hmm. And planning. All right, we should be able to get science up, though. We need to get science up before we toddle off into the great yonder. Here we go. Oh, you already got the belt. Oh, I should have looked from the map view. Pardon me.
I should have mentioned it.
Build. Okay. No, it's okay. I was like, I'm missing like 5 belts, and we're just gonna go on a quest to put them up. Okay. And I suppose we should also start handcrafting some science. Oh, you already did. How nice.
Slowly.
Pretty awesome. Wow, that new animation is cool.
It looks great, doesn't it?
It's awesome.
Doing some
I
like
it.
Frankenstein electricity stuff in there.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, what else do we need? How many science did you craft, by the way?
I think 10.
10. Okay, okay. Then I shall craft some additional ones.
Perfect.
There we go.
So it seems that, I guess this new kind of dark red brownish is the red desert. It seems.
Is this red desert?
I'm not.
No.
I haven't actually seen a red desert though, so I'm wondering what happened to it. And all the.
I loved the red desert. It was so pretty.
So did I.
Aww.
It's.
Aww. Well, I hope it makes a return. I'm sure there's been some grave error happening in the Factorio universe that it will return to us one day.
Yeah, I hope they don't just leave it out or they didn't retexture it to this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this just brown dirt looking stuff. Though there is a setting called dirt. Maybe this is a dirt, but we did not see a setting for red desert, which we want back.
Yes, please.
We really want it. All right, what do we want? Should we get logistics? Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta have our fast inserters. And then I suppose we should do lights, because people watching on YouTube are gonna need lights at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Man, all this stuff is so slow to craft. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just stop crafting it and build some assemblers.
Automation.
Automation, good stuff. Oh, nice. You already got one. Fantastic.
Perfect.
Just make some inserters as well. Oh, short on iron. Oh.
Always.
The whole... that's the thing about the beginning of the game. And, of course, our iron, you know, places are not very near.
Yeah, it is a bit of a
other
walk.
Things. Yeah, it's a bit of a walk. We should be okay, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Slowly.
All right. Maybe I'll put some stuff near the iron.
Oh, that would
maybe
be
have
a
a cliffside view. Yes, that's what we shall do. We shall have a cliffside view. Oh my god, there's iron even up here, up by the, like, on the cliffs. Good lord. See right here?
Oh yeah, they did.
It's like bits there. Good god. I
Jeez.
don't even know where to build this, because I don't know where we're gonna build smelting. Jeez.
Well, there really is not that big of an area anywhere, unfortunately.
I know. Okay. Just gonna do something quite simple here. Have you making this stuff. You can make this stuff.
I can imagine once you get, you know, a decent factory going, just climbing up on the highest cliff and just standing there and marveling in it from a bird's eye view.
This definitely requires marveling. Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
Man, oh man.
I am racking my brain and I just do not see a decent spot for a big smelter.
We may have to move them around to different places, actually.
Yeah.
Man. All right, so that's working. Oh, I forgot coal. Darn it. These guys can do something else. Do this fun stuff here. Yeah.
There is a fairly open area directly north of us, but I'm not sure if that's a direction we really want to go or not.
I don't know. I'm sure there are biters everywhere we want to go.
Of course.
But I was thinking there's a little bit of space just to the east of iron that could hold like a couple of smelters. I don't know how piecemeal we want to do this, though. I mean, that would be kind of just a planning thing, I guess.
Right.
We make these. Machine.
So east, are you thinking over here or where you are? Or where? Rather?
No, where you are.
Okay.
Up there. Where it's nice and clear. Yeah.
This is a decent sized area, actually. Oh, the belt is so painful. Handcrafted all.
Oh my god, yes. Well, I've got furnaces being automated.
Oh, fantastic.
So that should work. And now we just need belts automated. Alright, should we go for lights next?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's get some coal. I've been remiss in my coal gathering duties. There we go. Oh my god. I got so much stone in my inventory. Darn it. Go, go, go. Get in here. Alright, I'm just gonna put a box down and put the stone in here. Oh, and I forgot to drop off this science potion things.
Well, I was going to set up a little makeshift belt thing, and I always forget that belts take gears. I don't know why. Every single time I set it up for the first time, I just think that it's like pure iron, and then realize, hey, this isn't making.
Yeah, they do need gears, that's for sure. Okay, have this one going that way.
Alrighty, we'll have a little bit of belt production for now.
Okay. Sounds good. Any production is good.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, it didn't copy. Shoot.
Perfect, I was just about to say, it's getting kind of dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we just need some iron out here. Wait, doesn't red science need copper as well?
Yeah, I had just been manually feeding it, but that won't last long.
Oh, really?
We didn't have any
Naughty
belt.
thing. No, you put it in a chest. Don't just manually feed it. No.
Was it not? I thought I did put it. Oh, I guess I did forget.
No, there's no copper in a chest.
Oh dear.
Oh wait, we can't have that. We can't have nice things just yet. Let's get these. That sounds reasonable. Okay. I need more. And oh no, I have coal. Yay! We should really start automating things soon.
We probably should.
Because we need much more copper for all of those, the labs and the science to get done.
That is true.
Okay, I need... Oh, and I don't even have enough wood. God, that's an emergency.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Turret's finished. What else do we want? Steel? That sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want something else, feel free to change it to whatever.
No, steel's good.
We can have steel power poles then.
Exactly.
If we can ever get anything smelted. In this wild wilderness of cliffs everywhere, who knows if we'll ever get anything smelted.
Yeah.
I should just make a whole bunch of those boxes.
Plenty of furnaces, it looks like, though, which is good. I'm not saying that's good. I'm saying that's copper automated.
Just look. Just...
You wanted it in a box?
Here I was gonna just put a box for each of those things. That's so much better, though. It's good.
It's temporary, at least.
Oh, that's so funny. It's temporary. We promise it's not permanent. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna check the pollution real quick and see what... Oh my god.
I just got an achievement for triggering a biter attack by pollution. That's bad,
Oh,
right?
God. Yeah, that is bad. Let's craft a gun turret to craft bullets. If you can.
Yep.
We need probably,
No.
not... We need this. We need armor. We need military life. Oh.
Oh no.
I need rounds. Let's have rounds.
So
Okay, this should protect this whole area.
that pollution, did they... I heard people... I saw people talking about it. Did they increase pollution spread? I wonder... This seems...
Well, remember we have no trees here.
True.
This is a treeless landscape, so we have to be careful. I'm buying SMGs. Hold on.
Alright.
We need SMGs. And we need ammo creation.
Huh. Apparently you can actually mine these rocks. Like, I mean, I know that, like, normal rocks you can, but unless they change this to a normal rock.
The big sandy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're a brand new type of rock. We can't mine the cliffs, though, which is unfortunate.
That
I
would
mean,
be
it's
quite
actually,
nice.
maybe it is fortunate. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Heavy armor costs steel, so we can't buy that. These might be useful, too.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
I feel very aimless, I have to admit. It's like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, this
There's
is...
so much danger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start crafting miners, electric mining drills. Okay?
Okay.
We need to start setting up smelting. So let's have that smelting to the right in some way.
Sure.
Do you have any blueprints, or do you want me to use my blueprints? I'm
Um,
sure we could use blueprints. Or do you want to just build it off the cuff kind of thing.
We can either use yours or just build it on the fly. I don't think I carried any of mine over.
Oh, I have all of mine. I love them.
Very
Let's
nice.
see. Because I always forget the numbers on how many you need. So here we go. Smelting 48x stone. Sounds good to me. Ooh, we can fit several here.
Oh, perfect.
Lucky. All right, here we go. Look at this.
Fantastic.
Shove them that way. Okay, so we can have 2 at a minimum. And then we could shove this one maybe down this way. So I don't know how we want to go. Or yeah, they won't even fit the other way very well.
Yeah, not
This
really.
would be interesting. Okay. Then we'll just have to get the coal. I usually run the coal on this inside line here. I don't know if you've seen this blueprint before or not.
I think a very similar one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, I don't know if you did this when you played, but did you ever, for smelting arrays like this, have... Okay, it looks like you do have the undergrounds to compress it.
Yes.
I think, unfortunately, I believe they with the belt changes, that no longer works, which is kind of infuriating.
Really? Ooh, I did not read about that. Is that... I didn't read about the modding stuff. Man, that's...
People were testing, and I think it has something to do with the optimizations for belts, perhaps, that makes them no longer compress a belt, the undergrounds, because they just act normally.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so...
That's just desperately sad.
Some new strategies will have to be put in place to get compressed belts.
Indeed.
Blueprints are so wonderful.
Yes, they are. I completely agree with that. Let's have this again. There's not much iron. Jeez. Do you want that iron? I'll give you that iron, and I'll go and farm power poles or
thanks.
something.
Okay.
Let's get... That is really sad if that's the case. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was quite the shock.
Man. Yeah.
Well, we can at least get part of the smelting array going, I think.
Yep, the next thing is just going to be the actual belts.
Yeah. Now, getting the ore over here, I think... wind it by these cliffs, maybe.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That we actually have to think about winding by the cliffs. That's really neat.
It really does just add a whole new dynamic.
Probably should set up some defense for biters as well. Figure out which way they're coming through those cliffs.
Oh, yeah. I think... I'm not actually sure which direction that initial one came from. I don't know if it was bottom.
I imagine it might have come from the north, because we have a lot of pollution going that way. But I don't know either.
Probably, yeah.
I'm guessing they didn't change the alert system, so we'll actually know when stuff is getting attacked today.
I don't think they changed that. I did see it pop up, so on the first attack.
Okay, I didn't get that achievement. I'm using my regular Steam install.
Okay.
All right, we can put...
I'm actually curious, now that we have some undergrounds, to see what...
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That Doesn't look too bad. Looks a little off, but not bad.
No, I think it's just fine.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I mean, it could slip sideways underground. It's not a big deal at all. You know, things happen when there are cliffs involved.
Yeah. I almost kind of like winding it around the cliff better.
Yeah, wind it around the cliff. I don't mind. We need to build some more miners. And it's just not enough. Not enough iron in the world.
Nope.
Nope. And we're making iron or the ammo pretty decently there.
Well, that's good at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And of course, the other thing is we'll have to get that coal brought along as well.
Right.
I think I might bring the coal from the north, kind of north of this iron patch.
Okay.
Can it go through this sneaky little space here? Yes, it can.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll string it through there somehow. Oh my goodness.
Now, I'm not sure on... I feel like we've probably been recording for quite a while. I'm not sure.
Yes, we have over 45 minutes. So I didn't know if you wanted to have a really extra long episode or what. So what do you think?
I feel...
Is this a good stopping place?
Yeah, this is probably a good place to call it.
Okay. Sounds great.
Perfect.
So would you like to do the outro since you brought us in?
Sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and any feedback and thoughts, advice you have down below, love to hear what you think about the cliffs as well. And we will see you next time and hopefully have some smelting going.
All right, take care everyone. Goodbye.